Elite Facts presents
12 most dangerous roads in the world.
12.
Trans-Siberian Highway. Much like the Trans-Canada Highway and Australia's Highway 1, the Trans-Siberian Highway is said to be one of the longest roads in the world. In order to get from Vladivostok to St. Petersburg, it crosses forests, mountains, deserts, and everything in between. Much of it is unpaved and certainly not ideal for a casual Sunday drive. If you're the type of person who likes making trips like this, please, for the love of God, and believe us, we'll be saying this throughout the rest of this video, at least get your vehicle serviced before even attempting to make this or any of the journeys on this list.
11.
Stelvio Pass, Italy. Stelvio Pass is, without a doubt, one of the most intimidating roads on this list. At 9,045 feet up in the Alps, the Stelvio Pass is admittedly one of the most scenic drives in the world. Like, seriously, the views are breathtaking, and the photos you can take along this route are phenomenal. It's almost worth the dangerous journey just to see these beautiful sights. That being said, however, the 180-degree corners are dangerous, the concrete barriers are low, and winter brings icy roads and slick conditions. One wrong move could send you over the cliffs. Proceed with extreme caution.
10.
The Canali Highway, Nepal. Very similar to the North Yungas Road, don't worry, we'll be getting to that road later on this list, the 155-mile Canali Highway in the Himalayas of West Nepal is pretty much a death wish for anyone who even thinks about attempting this journey, as approximately 50 people die there each year. The biggest danger factor of this road is its dirt surface. This surface is so bad that even cyclists who decide to go out for a nice bike ride tend to struggle going across it, and even going out of their way to say to themselves, "Yeah, I ain't dying today." As you can probably imagine, vehicles that attempt to drive down this road tend to slide on patches of dirt, choke on steep climbs, and generally get wrecked up from one too many potholes. As we've stated, attempting to travel down this road is pretty much a suicide mission. Just don't do it.
9.
Kabul Jalalabad Highway, Afghanistan. Kabul Jalalabad Highway is located in the Valley of Death and is notorious for being highly populated and monitored by the Taliban, and attacks are the norm. So don't expect a lovely little Sunday drive when traveling on this road. Even with the Taliban set aside, the narrow mountain passes that always seem to be full of oversized freight trucks are just as frightening, if not more so.
8.
Pan American Highway. So the thing that makes the Pan American Highway so dangerous are the many dangerous roads that branch off of the main road. However, the highway itself can be fairly dangerous on its own. It has been given the nickname the longest motorable road in the world, as you can travel by car from the stretches of Alaska down to the tip of South America, which is about a 30,000-mile drive in total. That is just absolute madness when you think about it. As you can imagine, crossing two continents and traversing through jungles, mountains, glaciers, and deserts can inevitably lead to some challenges. All we'll say is, and we've said it before, make sure your car is serviced before attempting to make this trip, because it's a long, bumpy ride.
7.
The Federal Highway, Mexico. Probably the second most dangerous road in Mexico, the Federal Highway features sheer drops into the sea, winding, narrow roads, and probably the worst types of drivers. You know, the ones who have no consideration for anyone else on the road and who think it's a great idea to use dangerous overtaking maneuvers on this particularly wild snake of a highway. The worst thing about this highway is that it's pretty safe if you yourself are a safe driver, and there are no reckless drivers on it while you are. It's an unpredictable nightmare for the many freight trucks, buses, and cars that ride it every day. Watch out for the other drivers. In 6 Mexican states, you don't even need to pass a test to drive a car. Good luck.
6.
Nanga Parbat Pass, Pakistan. Considering that the nickname of this road is the Fairy Meadows Road, you'd think it wouldn't be that dangerous. Well, turns out that the road itself is on a treacherously high altitude, with unstable and narrow stretches of mountain road. Clearly, the road does not suit the nickname Fairy Meadows Road. Drive this one and you'll need to ascend a 6-mile unpaved and uneven road without barriers. That being said, however, you are guaranteed to get some amazing pictures if you're able to survive the dangerous trip.
5.
Taroko Gorge Road, Taiwan. Okay, so admittedly, the sights you will see while driving along this road are nothing short of amazing. Definitely one of the more beautiful roads to drive along. That being said, it's just a shame that this is also one of the most dangerous roads. With blind bends, narrow roads, mountain drops, and every type of transport possible vying for space on it, the Taroko Gorge Road is one of the most dangerous in Taiwan. The Taroko Gorge Road goes along a steep cliffside, as it is full of blind curves, incredibly sharp turns, and narrow paths leading through cliffs and mountains. Again, the sights you will see while driving along this road are magnificent, but you have to ask yourself if it's worth risking your life for.
4,
John Dalton Highway, Alaska. So at first glance, this road doesn't seem dangerous. Well, even the most peaceful-looking roads can be deceivingly dangerous, and the John Dalton Highway is a prime example of this. The John Dalton Highway in Alaska, although appearing serene at first glance, is filled with many potholes, ranging in different sizes, making the driver's trip a lot more bumpy. Small flying rocks are carried by fast winds, risking the chance of damage to your vehicle and even damaging the driver's windshield, obscuring their view. And possibly the worst thing of all about this road is the fact that it runs through the middle of nowhere. We recommend avoiding this road at all costs.
3,
Commonwealth Avenue, Philippines. Oh dear God, what is this madness? This is so crazy looking at these pictures. As you can tell, there is very little organization going on right now. So, Commonwealth Avenue has been given, and rightfully so, the nickname of the Killer Highway of the Philippines. Commonwealth Avenue is one of the most dangerous roads in the world, as it has seen numerous pedestrian, cyclist, and vehicular deaths over the years due to awful regulations and the lack of enforcement of traffic laws. Seriously, this must be what non-drivers see in their nightmares.
2,
BR116 Brazil. So rather than the road itself being dangerous, it's all down to the fact that the road is just too damn long. This road is the second longest road in Brazil and has infamously been given the nickname the Highway of Death for obvious reasons. So, okay, big deal. It's a long road. What makes it so dangerous? Well, every year, thousands of people die due to its poor upkeep and maintenance, and drivers are even killed by local criminals and bandits on this road. As we mentioned, it's not the road itself that's dangerous.
1,
North Youngest Road, Bolivia. You may recognize this road by the name it's been given by many of the locals living in the region, the Road of Death. That's right, made famous, or infamous in this case, on an episode of Top Gear before Jeremy Clarkson got the boot, the Road of Death is often cited as the most dangerous road in the world. It is a regular occurrence for buses and trucks to go tumbling down to the valley below, especially when they try to pass each other. Looking at these pictures is enough to make you cringe at the sheer thought of driving along this road. Again, referring back to that episode of Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson was put in a position where he was required to let another car pass by him, forcing him almost off the edge of the cliff. Scripted or not, that was still terrifying to watch.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.